let's do a quick save and take a peek down here. The basement. Oh, look at that. Hey everybody. What's going on down here? Have y'all know anything about this dead merchant? When we had last left the Nerevarine, they were tasked once more by Dreynos Helvi of Andothrin to do some business for House Lalu. This time it was more trouble, with more merchanting issues going awry. Yes, one Gavros Helvas, something along that line, went missing and presumed dead. And indeed, the Nerevarine had found their corpse inside of a nearby-ish sort of little area called Molkobi, something like that. They were in there and dead. But who was the assailant? Who had murdered this Hlalu merchant? Well, the leads were turning up quite cold, and the Nerevarine had precious few options, and perhaps it was time to name to Dreynos precisely who they thought it may be. This is the Elder Scrolls III Morrowind, Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop. There we go. And I'm not really sure where else to proceed to. Right? It definitely seems like the Sixth House was involved in some way. You know? But we don't have anything specific. Right? We don't know anything specific. We don't have any other leads, I don't think. Ash statue. Yeah, Durane or Durain did bring up that, yeah, they're profane items of the heathen Sixth House, which makes it sound as though you're not in cahoots with them, right? Huh. Let's see. Can we ask about... No, Gavros Falas is already... I mean, can we persuade you up any higher? And get you to say anything else? Shit, 94, okay. Oh, hey! Okay. Oh. Holy shit! What fucking luck! Gavros Falas. Very well. The pursuit of justice above all, I suppose. I tried to broker a trade partnership with Gavros Falas several weeks before his death, but he had branched out into the trade of ash statues. I am a loyal servant of the Tribunal, Outlander, so I cut my ties with him. Faith is my law. I didn't kill him, and I don't know who did. Regardless, I think his death was just. Oh, fascinating. I mean, that still doesn't really get us anywhere, right? This doesn't exactly help us. It only proves out our hunch that Durane or Durain is not tied to his murder directly. Or isn't the perpetrator. All we know is that it's someone very likely tied to the ash statues. And maybe it was a person outside of Andothrin who we had already killed? Right? If they were still alive, maybe we could ask them. Yeah, you don't say anything else. Gavros, no. And we can't ask about Molkobi or whatever it was called. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. But I do like the idea that, sort of, the head is eating its tail here in a sense, and that she's so true to the tribunal faith that her beliefs are like aligned with the idea that it was a just killing, right? That she thinks because he did get into, he was crestfallen and got into trading the ash statues, she has come all the way around to where it's like, yeah, it's good he died for doing that, right? He got what he deserved. Obviously, if you do that, if you trade in ash statues, you should die, right? It's fine. I didn't do it, but good on whoever did it. He got what was coming to him for dealing with such things, right? Huh. Which does make sense, right? Like that's a big part of why I don't think she did is because she's so devout to House Indoril. And I wonder if that will be like a common theme as we do more and more Indoril sort of tied quests and find out more about them. If that's it'd be such a peculiar way of having that be a recurring theme throughout that faction, that there's a lot of people who, through their zealotry for the tribunal, end up being not too far removed from the Sixth House itself, you know? Right? They vilify the Sixth House, but in practice, they are not all too dissimilar. You know, I would very much like that as a recurring theme. I don't know if it'll pan out that way, right? But I would love to see that crop up more and more. Maybe not like at the highest echelons, or no, yeah, maybe at the highest echelons, and then, you know, sort of as we'd seen at the Tribunal Temple in Andothrin, sort of like the lower ranking members of that religious group are like actually, you know, practicing what they preach, so to speak, but then higher ranking members are either deluded or, like I said, have become so swept up in ideology that they have effectively also just become the Sixth House in and of themselves, right? I don't know. Oh, our athletics went up. Okay. Is there a guard here maybe I can talk to? I really don't think this will result in anything, but...
Do not stray from Belok's path.
Okay. Hey. Let's see, can I admire you up? Oh shit, there we go, 91. If that doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, no, I don't know. Was there another... Did we have anything else that we could have investigated? Gavros. Very well, yeah, we just read that. Never should have come to Unthirin, and that's where we are right now, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I heard he met a Nassian. Such is fitting for heretics, yeah. Which does sound kind of suspicious, but I think it's just Darane's own zealous nature. I've already given you the letters. Bum, I'm getting out of here while I still can. Honan Falas. Came here to make a fortune among the Hlalu. Yeah, I believe the reason he's missing is because he's been murdered. Look, he sent me these letters. And we went to the Dancing Cup. Maybe we could go back to the Dancing Cup with new information? Maybe that's it? Otherwise, I have no idea. And we've been to his house, right? Yeah, that was our first place to stop by, right? That's where we dug in, and we found the ash statues at his house. Huh. I don't know. Maybe that's an option. It's like we don't know exactly who did it. Maybe we'll be able to say that. But we have reason to believe it's tied to the Sixth House.
A special trip just for you. Same low price.
Okay, let's travel. Wait, actually, do you know anything? No. Okay, fair enough. Let's travel back to Andothrin. Good.
Why walk
well, hang
when
on.
you can ride?
How about... Yeah. The journal. Was there anything else in here? Yeah, really long. Last century is most interesting. I don't know what... Yeah. It's completely inconclusive. It just gives you the read to Darane. And this one of the letters. I know what you did. You'll be sorry that you ever mess with me. Give me all your profits or get out of town, or I'll have to deal with you myself. And this potentially isn't even related. It may be something else. And this is the letter that Honan received. And it just really mentions Durrani. It does mention... Right, I don't think it mentions them by... No, wait, yeah, ash statues. And the Commona Tong. Which I guess it could theoretically be the Commona Tong. That's possible. But it seems highly unlikely. It feels way more that it would be the sixth house. Right? But it doesn't... We haven't had anything to directly rule out the Commona Tong. You know? It's still possible. Although it's very much pointing toward it being sixth house related. Let's see here. There's our little place at that we can... There's that the dancing cup. Oh, good lord. Yeah, there's your house. Huh. Wasn't it the dancing cup that we were led to? Let's see, Gavros. Yada yada is home. Ask the dancing cup southeast of the temple. Okay. And then... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the only other lead I've got, is to ask around again at the dancing cup with maybe new information. I think that's the only lead I've got, unless I've forgotten something in between weeks. That's possible. Okay. Let's see. Anything from you? Nope, nothing. Down here. Anything from you? No. Yeah, Gavros isn't even an option for you.
Yes.
How about you? Huh. I mean, we could ask about Dagoth Ur. No, that's the usual stuff that we always get.
Yeah.
How about you? Nope. Nothing.
Go ahead.
You?
I'm listening.
No.
Fresh game.
I mean, there is that room. Rajma.
You have questions?
We could try to break into that room. Right? We could try that. Let's speak with the proprietor first. Hey. We can ask about Ash statue. Oh! You seem like a decent sort, so I tell you this in confidence. Gavros was caught trading Ash statues. House Lalu tried to hush it up, sending their Commona Tong goons after him. They won't admit it unless you find hard evidence that they can't ignore, though. Huh. So maybe it was the Commona Tong by way of House Lalu. Interesting. So then it wasn't that the Commona Tong was necessarily mad out of principle. The Commona Tong were sent after Gavros because House Lalu was wielding them, of course, as they would, as we know that they are, tend to do. They were wielding the Commona Tong to make him shut the fuck up and stop doing it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, but we can't ask about anything else. Right? Yeah.
The pleasure is all mine.
Okay. And that doesn't go anywhere, right? Yeah, this just goes out here. There's not like a room behind you either, right?
Deserve this honor?
Huh. Different kind of wine. What does it do again? Fortify personality. Only 10 points, though. Okay. I guess the drawback isn't that powerful either. What a mystery. And my only lead on the 6th house in Andothran is the guy that we've already killed, right? It's Gavros who is dead, and the guy who had the big crate of the fucking ash statues outside who is dead, right? I can't remember if he had like a note on him either. Is that a bunch of skooma down there? It is. Okay. Let's see. Do I have my Amulet of Shadows now? Let's see here. There we go. Great. And then... Good, let's get a pick. See if we can get in here without them noticing. Okay. Sure, and maybe he didn't even stay in this room, you know? No, nothing. Huh. Okay. This chest? No, nothing. Nothing at all, okay.
Is there something you need?
Okay.
I'm listening.
What was the name of the guy who was dealing in the statues out front? Right? Did we have a note from him? Let's see. Options. Like, maybe I can reverse track it from Ash statue, the name of whoever it was. No, that's the only talk of him. Yeah, and it's way too far back to even remember what the fuck this person's name was. Because I was thinking if they had, like, a note, we could try and check in with, like, who's receiving them, you know? Okay, Omanus statue again. Navusa, Omanus again. Huh. Actors. Foreigners on the road entering the tomb. Skeletal being. I feel like we're getting close. Oh yeah, Bulls Ulven. Okay, so we do have a name. Okay. But their name wasn't a topic, was it? No. Okay. Do I have an item from them? No. Letter from Julia? No. Shit. Yes, so that's a fucking cold lead then, isn't it? Let's see, where's my... Okay, on 4. Huh. I didn't leave like a note out by the body, did I? Just in case we needed it later? I mean, obviously the body would very likely be despawned by now. Yeah, there we go. Or maybe if I pick up the Ash statues, I'll get an update or something? Let's see. Yeah, his pants. No, I left everything out here, didn't I? Huh. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we know where the Commona Tong are, don't we? We could ask around there. Didn't we run into them a bit? Or am I mistaken? Okay, let's go ask. Maybe we can ask like a guard or something about where the Commona Tong hang out at. Because we do have the lead of the Commona Tong. They may know more. I'm pretty sure it was down by like the docks, the harbor area, right? One of these. But if we can find their hangout, we may be able to talk to them.
You may speak.
Let's do a save here. Commona Tong.
I hear you, or someone going by the same name as you, struck a deal with Orvis Dren. But this isn't Vardenfell, Outlander. The big bosses down here have made no deals.
Ah. Okay, can I talk you up any? No, you won't tell me anything else about them. Maybe a guard will? See, I feel like it was one of these areas here that the Commona Tong hung out at. Are there actually guards down this way? Though that said, maybe talking to someone down here at these...
It's fine
at
with
this
me.
harbor side will
Go
know.
ahead.
No, you don't even have it as an option. Huh. Okay. Let's go over and see if we can speak with a guard. If we can even find one. Okay. Because otherwise, I have no idea. Okay. Hey. Oh, I can ask you about an Ash statue, but I can't ask about Commona Tong. Alright. Let's persuade you up if I can. 80-something?
The temple law forbids the trade of ash statues. House Lalu respects this.
Huh. Yeah,
Under sun and
that might be
happy
it.
to help. What's your problem?
Okay. I mean, we could ask about, like, Council Club. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, we do know where they hang out then.
And Dothrin's Council Club is on the west side of town, near the Outlander Manors. Unless you're a Halalu or in good with the Commona Tong, I'd stay at another inn.
Okay. West side of town. We might be able to get a lead from them on the 6th house then. But I feel like that's also a long shot. Or it may well be that they did do the killing, right? So let's see. Council Club. I vaguely remember going by it. Or maybe even inside. Yeah, there we go. And they were just like all racists or whatever, right? I mean, what else is new? Okay. Let's see. Council Club. Let's do a quick save in case it goes badly in here. Okay. Hey there.
Talk if you're talking.
This isn't your kind of pub, pal. Get out of here.
How about ash statues?
If I liked you better, then I might tell you.
Shit. Okay. Oh god, we may have to bribe our way up. Okay. Ooh, ash statue grays out. Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'm Vermethis Lenham, enforcer and life-taker of the Commona Tong.
Yeah, ash statue now was grayed out.
I've only seen an ash statue once, while the seller assured me they were not magical. Merely looking at it sent a chill up my spine.
Tell me about your group.
We're just a society of the like-minded sons and daughters of Resdain, who hate seeing their ancestral lands destroyed by the Imperial occupation.
Okay. How about the rules now? Local ball? No. And we can't ask about Gavros either. Maybe... Who is the highest ranking member here? Background? No.
You must be joking.
What's up with you?
Bother someone else.
No, nothing else really. Okay, yeah, you're off duty.
What is it, pest?
Huh. Background? No, see, they all have Ash statue as a conversation topic. But I'm tempted, I feel like as soon as we talk to him about it, it's gonna go away. Okay, you know what? Maybe we need to look for whoever has Gavros and butter them up. Anyone who has Gavros as an option. Or we could just break into all this shit here.
Whatever it is, I'm not
What is it, pest?
Let's see here. Oh my god, you especially hate me. Yeah, none of them
out of here.
even have Gavros as a conversation topic. Huh. Maybe you? A certificate of credibility. Yeah, I've got one. As I told you before, I want no part in this. Okay. And I can't ask you about Gavros. I could ask you about an Ash statue, but you dislike me. Background, oh yeah, and then it goes away.
Our doors are always open.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
What is it, pest?
I'm feeling like we're kind of screwed. Let's see, do we still have... Let's get our Amulet of Shadows working again. And I guess we can try picking into these and seeing if that'll potentially work. Okay, good. No. I'm wondering if, like, we'll go inside one of these and see an Ash statue or whatever. We may not. No. Or at least a note regarding Gavros or something in that way. I mean, we may also be able to confront... Oh look, it's a smashed piece of pottery. Huh. Okay. I mean, this doesn't necessarily mean anything, does it? Not necessarily. Oh, okay. There's a secret fucking trap door here. Let's do a quick save and take a peek down here. The basement. Oh, look at that. Okay. Anything in particular in these? Oh shit, yeah, a bunch of eggs. We'll just eat some of these. Oh my gosh, a whole bunch of hound meat too? There we go. Scuttle, why not? Okay, let's do a quick save in case we get in deep shit. What the fuck? Hey everybody! What's going on down here? Have y'all know anything about this dead merchant? Y'all maybe do anything?
Leave before things get ugly.
Okay. What if I admire you? Okay, what if I bribe you up? Okay. It's a start. Huh. Background, you do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. There we go. Let's see if I can get you... Well, what if can I get you to a... Oh, shit. Okay, let's bribe you up even higher. This is turning out to be pretty fucking costly. Okay. It's not going up any higher. A little secret?
Something glimmered in the water in the canal. Maybe someone dropped a gold coin.
Oh, wow, okay. I mean, I don't think that's related.
You must be pretty monumentally stupid to waltz in here uninvited, Outlander.
I mean, you got me. Okay. Good. $86. We can't ask about Gavros. Ash statue doesn't light back up. Enforcer and Brute.
Welcome to you.
What about you? Oh.
This place is for Commona Tong members only. Get out now, you Enwa.
Can you join the Commona Tong in Tamriel Rebuilt? Is that even possible? Huh. Like, you would think that maybe they would be too xenophobic for you to even join. But maybe there's weird circumstances in which you are able to join. Smith and
I'm
Thug.
very happy to make your acquaintance.
Barter? No. I mean, we could try and get into this. Okay. Alright. There was nothing in there.
Land suits you. We welcome you.
Okay, anything in the desk? No.
What are you doing?
Look, we're
Get
just
out.
checking. We're just checking. Alright, I don't think there's anything. Which, in and of itself, there not being anything leads me to believe that they are uninvolved here, you know? And this is just a cell with a poop bucket. Okay. I mean, we should also probably check the canal. You know?
Waste your time.
Interesting. Weird. Alright, well. What's shiny that fell into the canal, I wonder? And at what point? You know, it's pretty big. Oh. There's just drugs out here. I'm not sure if those are drugs for me or not. Okay. Huh. I'm sure this is completely unrelated to our current quest. Right, whatever was shiny in here. Oh, look, a submerged little skiff or boat, a rowboat. It may well be that we need detect enchantment or something to find it, if it's like a ring or something like that. Yeah. Because this is it. This is the canal. Or did we already find something in the water? Maybe we fucking did. I forgot. Huh. Because I'd assume if it's shiny, it is because it's enchanted, right? It's either money or an enchantment. Look, there's a swimming guy. Oh, I remember you swimming around. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anything is really gonna come of this. I'll do a swim through and see if we can spot anything. But like I said, it may be... Oh my god. Jesus. It may well be that we need... If we hadn't already gotten whatever it is. Jesus. But it may well be that we either already found it just pure happenstance, or it's so small you really gotta have detect enchantment or something like that to find it. Yeah, that may be the case. Well, I don't know what else we could do. I feel like we've exhausted everything at our disposal. Maybe it's just meant to come up again later. You know, maybe we're not meant to find out. At least not yet. Maybe it's a, like, two-parter and something else crops up later down the line. I would believe that. Okay, we gave it our best, though. Okay, let's see. Dreynos Helvi.
This land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Greetings, Lyle Schnupp. How goes your search for Gavros Falas?
Can I talk to you about... I've already talked to you about Ash statue. Can I talk to you about Commona Tong? No, I can't. Gavros would probably advance that. I can't talk to you about Mokal Ball, aside from what we already know. Yeah, alright. Sure, Gavros.
What have you found?
The Indoril Derain Navur killed Gavros. The Sixth House killed Gavros. The Commona Tong killed Gavros. I found Gavros' dead body, but I don't know who killed him. I need more time. Well, I don't think it was Derane or Derain. It could have been the Sixth House. It seemed very likely it was the Sixth House. It could have been the Commona Tong, but we don't know for sure. Right? It depends on who got to him first. Really. Right? We don't have anything that necessarily rules out the Commona Tong, do we? It's still just as plausible that the Commona Tong got to him before the Sixth House. Like, it seems highly likely that the Sixth House killed him. But we just don't know for sure. We don't have anything definitive. Should I just say that I found the body, but I don't know who killed him? Maybe. Maybe that's the best course of action. I found Gavros' dead body, but I don't know who killed him.
So he's dead. Well, I'm not surprised, but it's important that we find the murderer.
Well, shit. I do have to finger someone then. Right? Yeah, I have to... Shit. Alright, I have to bring it up again. Huh. I mean, I'm really tempted to say Sixth House. Like I said, that seems like the most obvious. But like I said, it's entirely plausible that the Commona Tong did it as well. We don't necessarily have anything that rules them out. Do we? I don't think so. I mean, we did have in his letter that he dealt with the Commona Tong, and they seemed angry about him dealing with that. Right? Which makes it sound like the Commona Tong did meet with them and chose not to kill him. But they just as easily could have come back. Right? They could have very easily just come back and killed him anyway. Right? It doesn't rule them out. It's still within the realm of possibility. But like I said, it makes it unlikely. Whereas we don't have anything at all that even points away from the Sixth House. Everything points toward the Sixth House, right? It's the most likely, with the Commona Tong being the least likely, and Derane seemingly improbable, right? Alright, fuck it. The Sixth House killed Gavros.
It's disturbing to hear that the Sixth House was gaining a foothold on the mainland, but thanks to your heroic deeds, I see no reason to worry about this anymore. While being a minor task in comparison, I'm still grateful for your help in resolving this matter. Lyle Schnupp, here, take these spell scrolls. I think they could be useful in your future business with our house.
2 Scroll of Didala's Radiance has been added to your inventory. And I would guess that you could say any of those, right? You could have reported any 3 of those, right? Because they're just going by your word. Yeah, because there's no way, like, you couldn't get definitive proof that it was one or the other, right? Though I guess you could set it up to very obviously frame Durrani, right? If you omit certain evidence. If you omit the, sort of the account by word of Durrani. Huh. Okay. Let's see, what did we write? I told Dreynos Helvi that the 6th house was responsible for Gavros Falas's murder. Dreynos Helvi thanked me for clearing this up, but thought they were no longer a threat with Dagothur dead. Oh man, yes, so maybe it was the Commona Tong then, if that's reactivity to the main quest. Yeah. If there's reactivity to the main quest with this, then it's entirely likely that it was the Commona Tong then. Yeah, I don't know. Because it would either have to be an active cultist, or I guess it could have been, if it could have been a sleeper agent, then how would they have killed him? Because Dagothur has been, well, also we don't know how time frames work, right? We don't know how achronological everything is. Yeah, I don't fucking know. There's too many fucking variables and not enough, like, hard evidence. Okay. Is there anything else we could ask about, or just business? Gavros Falas?
Thanks again for investigating that matter.
Huh. Okay. How about business?
Lawman, your reputation has reached the highest tiers of the city. I received a message from Councillor Tholerandus as steward that your help is needed in matters of utmost importance. The steward's name is Ulvis Ules. Go to the Andis estate and speak with them. I'm counting on your success with this. Perhaps I will have something else for you when you've done what Tholerandus requires.
Okay, fair enough. Tholerandus, anything else?
He is the Lord and Master of Andothran, and one of the counselors of Great House Lalu.
Okay. Anything else if I talk about business? No. Alright. Well, finally we're referred to the Andis estate. Yeah, maybe more 6th house stuff will crop up in the city as we do more and more quests. Not even just for House Lalu, but for other folks, right? Because we've still got quite a few places to investigate. And guilds and shit too, right? Maybe it'll crop up there and be sort of like an interconnected, interwoven story. Because mind you, yeah, maybe that's it, because a sort of side quest that was unrelated to any faction was the guy shipping the ash statues in and out of town, right? And that didn't come up at all. Maybe it'll just be like a backdrop for a lot of the goings on here. It's entirely possible. And I do like that, right? If we think about it this way, if the ash statues are getting into the city, I like the idea that it's by foot, it's by like pedestrian caravan or whatever, or just like a ground delivery, someone like lugging around a crate with a guar, rather than through the harbor, because we know for a fact that the people who run the harbor, although they have shit like that going, they have like weird shit with stink, they have stink going on, we do know that they're incredibly litigious, you know? There was the smuggling situation, but it was a live creature. Okay. Andis estate. There we are. Good. It's not all too dissimilar from, right, the way in which we're able to piece together the situation in the city. it's not all too dissimilar from what we did in the core game, with how you're able to piece together shit with House Lalu and other factions, and sort of, upon replaying the game multiple times and getting a better look at different locations and everything, and having context on all of it, you are able to get a bigger picture idea of what's actually going on, right? And I wonder if they've taken a similar sort of, I don't know, way of proceeding here too, right? Where if you can only really truly understand the full picture if maybe even you're a member of other houses, right? Like if you could join Great House Indoril and then discover something else with Durrani, you know? Or somehow you could, there's another quest that would lead you to who's supplying the ash statues and stuff, right? If they actually are trying to make, shine a light on where exactly these things are coming from, right? We know people who are moving these objects, but we don't know how they're getting from Vardenfell to the mainland exactly, you know? It's very, there's a lot of intrigue. All right, Ulvis Ules.
This is the Andis estate, the private home and residence of the Honorable Councillor Tholer Andis. You are the newcomer that Helvi has been praising? Welcome. I have some business for you, lawman. Or would you rather meet with Tholer Andis first?
I don't know. I'm down for either. Meet with Tholer Andis, why not?
The councillor can usually be found in his study in the manor.
All right, well, what about the business?
While I am sure you can meet with Tholer Andis if you want, you will still have to do all business with him through me. If you prove to be helpful, he might decide to do business with you directly in future. Right now, there are a few things we need help with. If you do everything to our satisfaction, I'm sure the councillor will reward you well. To begin with, we need your help to get the construction of a new inn in Omanus back on track.
Wow, more construction in Omanus. Okay. It'll be wild if we end up doing like Fighters and Mages Guild and shit, and they also get stuff built in Omanus, right? Okay, sure. In Omanus.
The residents of Omanus have been yearning for a proper inn. Right now, they have to get their drinks in the mine, which is certainly not good for business. Now, finally, the governor, Alvuru Omain, listened to our advice and announced that the inn will be constructed. And guess what? The contractors they hired are Redoran. Did she seriously think we would turn a blind eye on this?
Continue.
I would like you to go to Omanus and speak with the governor to put an end to this madness. The Siltstrider may take you there if you don't want to walk. The governor's residence is on top of the hill. And by the way, our contact in Omanus might want to give you some advice. He should introduce himself while you are there. Here, take this gold. I think you may need it.
Oh, I wonder if it's the idiot, like, brother or whatever. Remember we had a run-in? In Omanus.
Have you been able to make the governor change her mind about the Redoran workers yet?
No, not yet. Okay. Sure.
Lawman of House Lalu, what can I do for you?
Wow, they actually address you as lawman. Huh. Okay. Let us head on out by way of the Strider, right? It's over this way, isn't it? Or am I tripping balls? Yeah, I think I'm tripping balls. Okay. Let's use our pants to get a little high here. There it is. Yeah, I do like that Omanus is involved again. How far off is it, by the way? Or I'm thinking of Golmok, aren't I? Not Omanus. Yeah, Omanus is over here. Okay. I forgot exactly what was going on in Omanus. Yeah, sorry, you'll have to forgive me. I'll like continually get these mixed up and stuff because, like we touched on a while back, it's all new stuff, you know? Less familiarity. But that's also part of the appeal, part of the draw. Let's see, Manus. Well, no, wasn't this? Yeah, this is, we were here. We got the new one, right. Yeah, it was both of them. It was Amanus and Golmok, wasn't it? Or was it Tane? I don't know. No, I think it was Golmok. Because wasn't Tane where we first arrived? Okay. Pod, you don't happen to be my contact, huh? In Omanus? I'm looking forward to finally get a proper inn here in Omanus. It'll be a nice change from the mine pub. Okay. Problem with the statue? The temple put up a St. Felm statue similar to ours somewhere in Antherin, but people say the one here still looks nicer. Okay. See, I bet it's this guy as our normal contact. Hey. Let's see. In Omanus? No, I can't even ask you about it. Maybe you're not the contact then.
3 blessings.
Let's see, what did we write down? Solar Andas's steward, Ulvis Ules, has requested my help. I can find him at Andas's manor. Ulvis Ules told me that the construction of a well-needed inn in Omanus is underway. However, he received information that the contractors are Redoran, which cannot be allowed on Hlalu territory. He asked me to take action to correct this mistake. The governor, okay. Let's see. Is this it? Main manor?
I see I stand in good company.
Alrighty.
I'm listening.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Let's see. And then in Omanus. Well, thank goodness we're already a hundo disposition with you. Anda sent you. Yes, we are finally going to get a proper inn here. Gone will be the days when the residents would have to go to the mine to get drunk. The foundations for the inn have already been laid. We are just waiting for some final preparations before construction can commence. What about the Redoran builders? Why would you do this? Do you not like being governor here? We can change that. Oh, you already knew. Well, I have to admit I made a mistake. We were this close to negotiate a contract, so I announced the construction to the public. Then my opponent shamelessly raised the price to something we couldn't accept, and we were back at square one. The residents grew impatient, pooled their resources, and hired contractors from Kartur. Can you imagine such insolence? Really? Okay. I have called the construction to a halt, but the Redoran workers refuse to leave unless we buy them out. Maybe you'll have greater success. On top of that, I had intended my brother Nalvos O'Main to run the inn, but he no longer wants to do it. Perhaps you can make him change his mind. Otherwise, I'm afraid we'll need to find a new publican. Finally, you need to go to Milnes Lauren in Andothran to negotiate a new contract. Oh my god. Holy shit, we've got a lot to do. Okay. Tell me more about the Redoran workers. Just make them leave. I don't care how you do it. Just don't expect any compensation from me if you choose to buy them out. Can't you let them finish the construction instead? I'll try my best. Can't you let them finish the construction instead? Are you insane? This is Hlalu territory, and Redoran have no right to work here, at least not as long as I'm the one to decide. How about your brother? He's my brother and is to be respected, of course, but sometimes he's just causing more trouble than should be accepted from a nobleman. If I could only get him into that inn, I'm sure all his misbehavior will be forgotten. He should be somewhere around here, probably in the garden, or perhaps he's hanging at the mine pub. New publican. I think you should try to convince Nalvos O'Main to change his mind first. But if you are out of luck, well, you could always ask around in town, I guess. How about Milnes Lauren? She has a manor at the western side of Andothran. Ask around in the city if you need more specific directions. And negotiating the contract? We were really close to negotiate a contract with Milnes Lauren in Andothran, so I think she is our best hope. She is a skilled negotiator with a sharp tongue, so I'd advise you to be careful when dealing with her. Okay. Oh, I can ask you about the statue. I'm glad they came to their senses in Andothran. Our statue seems to be safe now. Okay. Good. Well, let's check in with the brother.
Under sun and sky, Outlander.
Oh.
We greet you.
Cornelius Volpo has something to say. Excuse me, Lyle Schnub. Can I have a moment? I'm Andes's contact here in Omanus, as you may have guessed. I assume the governor discussed the need for finding a new publican for the inn? Yeah. Yes, I'm aware the governor would rather want her brother to run the inn. But if you think about it, he has none of the traits that make a good service person. A much better choice would be to put their dishonored cousin, Ulvis O'Main, in charge. He runs the pub in the mine, so he already has experience of it, and I'm sure he'd be happy to oblige. Well, I suspect the governor would not accept him willingly, but if he agrees to give Andis a share of the profits, Andis will force her to accept. It may still take a while, though, so just focus on your other tasks in case she objects. Huh. Why do you care? What's your interest in this background? You're the personal secretary. Oh. Okay. Inn in Omanus? I'm glad the governor finally followed my advice and began construction of the new inn. She could have planned it all better, though. How about Nalvos? What do you have to say about Nalvos? That's the governor's brother, but in truth, a shame to the family. He's a drunkard, he is lazy, and he and his freeloader friends start all sorts of trouble. Definitely not the kind of person you would like to run an inn. New publican? Just go to the governor once you have convinced Ulvis O'Main to accept Andis's condition for running the inn. Focus on your other tasks if she objects. Okay. Focus on your... What do you have to say about the workers? I can't understand how someone could come up with the idea to invite veteran people to work on Hlalu's soil. It's good that the governor decided to halt their work, but the workers are still here. They should swallow their pride and leave. That's how I see it. Huh. I wonder why the citizenship decided to call upon them. Maybe they've kind of had it... Maybe they're kind of fed up with Hlalu rule, right? Which would make sense, given that the inn situation has been so fucking weird, and it's only just now they're finally getting a place to drink other than the literal fucking mine, and the shit with the statue, and her brother is like a known fuck-up. It makes sense that they would be like, yeah, you know what, this Hlalu thing, maybe fuck off, right? Alright, you know what? I think this is as good a time as any to call it. I suppose when next we come back, we have a lot on our plate for up here in Omanus. We have a lot of people to talk to and convince, both in and outside of Omanus. Very wild and very cool that we have another situation up here, or over here, I guess. Well, it's kind of up, right? Vaguely up. Mostly over here, to the west. But very cool that we're back here again, dealing with another situation with this governor, I think. Sort of a recurring character for the Andothran House Hlalu stuff. I'm enjoying it. Or no, it was for the Tribunal Temple, wasn't it? Just a recurring character in the Andothran stuff overall, right? Okay. Yeah, when next we come back, we'll deal with all sorts of people and try and get all sorts of shit sorted out. Until next time, please take care of each other.